We have confirmation that Jon Bernthal is indeed returning as Frank Castle in Daredevil Born Again. But a new report is claiming a much bigger and expanded role for Marvel's ultra-violent vigilante on Disney Plus and in the greater MCU. So let's take a couple minutes to dive into this report. Well, back when the Daredevil revival first kicked off, we initially started hearing about a lot of characters set to return in the show. This has pretty much over time included every single Netflix character that appeared in the Marvel family. But since then, we got confirmation that Jon Bernthal will indeed return as Frank Castle and will play a significant role in the series. Now, this has led to a lot of speculation from a lot of people that Frank Castle could have a larger role in the MCU and could even get his own new series over on Disney Plus. As many of you remember, Bernthal already led a Punisher series on Netflix for 2 seasons, and the general expectations is anything on Disney Plus would potentially be a lot less dark and, more importantly, a lot less violent. Now, fortunately, most of the reports from Born Again is that this is expected to take the intensity up a few notches and create that Marvel street world most of us were accustomed to over on Netflix. Additionally, Jon Bernthal has made it pretty clear that he would never return to the role of the Punisher if it was a watered-down take on Frank Castle. And that kind of leads us to today's news. Now, this is from My Time to Shine Hello, and as you know, we're fairly skeptical of scoopers here, but they are stories that are interesting to talk about, and a lot of home runs have come out of these scoopers, so we don't want to ignore them. Now, what he is saying is that after Daredevil Born Again, the Punisher will get his own show, meaning we're going to get a lot more of Frank Castle in the MCU going forward. Now, again, this is a rumor and it hasn't been confirmed. But Jon Bernthal's take on the Punisher is immensely popular, and Kevin Feige is really a master at reading the tea leaves and giving fans what they want, and Bernthal's Punisher is definitely something people want. How Marvel and Disney work this, we're really going to have to wait and see. There isn't really a more violent character in the Marvel Universe than Frank Castle. He takes no prisoners, and to many people, he is more on the murderous side of vigilantism that makes a lot of people comfortable. He's often one of Marvel's premier anti-heroes, and honestly, with the future of the MCU expanding in so many directions, I do believe the Punisher will be part of this. We know Kevin Feige has said clearly the street level heroes are going to have their own little world going on, and there are very few more popular street level heroes in New York City than the Punisher, and Bernthal's great take on the character just adds more to the possibilities. Now, exactly what they do with the character, obviously there's been no reveal. He is one of Marvel's most popular heroes, if you want to call him a hero, and to not include him in the MCU would be a huge mistake, but fitting him in properly and giving the context how he handles vigilantism versus other characters like Spider-Man and Daredevil is something that clearly should be highlighted and would add a little bit of variety to the various street level heroes that I think Marvel is trying to assemble. It's pretty clear to me that Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is going to be the big baddie in this overall story arc, and I don't think it's possible without Frank Castle, so I really do look forward to what they're doing with him, just nothing has been officially revealed. What other Marvel street level heroes come back from Netflix like Jessica Jones or Luke Cage? Well, we're gonna have to wait and see.